Hello everyone, Gary Nicholson here for weatherweb.net. This is your look ahead video today on Wednesday the 29th of October. And here's the forecast temperatures for London over this next week ahead into early November, and all going in one direction, just downwards as we go into next week. Much cooler conditions developing after a very mild end to this week and a very mild end to October overall. And a similar trend for Glasgow as well, temperatures heading downwards and the risk of frost overnight as we go into the middle part of next week where skies clear. It's not been so warm today though across many parts of the country. These are the temperatures this afternoon across the UK, with highs only around 10s, 11s, 12s across the Midlands, with quite a bit of low cloud, mistiness, drizzle, outbreaks of heavy rain across the south of England. Even across Scotland and Northern England, where it has been drier and brighter, we've got temperatures only been struggling around 10 or 11. And there's the radar loop for this afternoon. Some heavy bursts of rain grazing across the south coast of England, drizzly rain across many parts of the Midlands, but some of this has been steadier for a while, so a damp day across many parts of southern Britain today. If you've been in northern areas though, across northern England into southern parts of Scotland, you've had a much brighter day with some good sunshine across these areas. Quite a contrast then shown on this visible satellite picture from earlier today. A bit more cloud across Scotland, but still brighter than it has been in recent times. Let's have a look through the charts for the next few days, and this is for Thursday. A warm front will have spread northwards overnight, introducing patchy rain and drizzle across northern England as we go through the overnight hours. Some of that rain and drizzle hanging around across northern areas as we start Thursday morning. Some bits and pieces of patchy drizzle across the western regions, but across a good part of England and Wales it is dry, if fairly cloudy, for a good part of the day on Thursday. Where some sunshine breaks through in the south later on, might get temperatures back towards 16 or 17 again in this mild southerly airflow. And it's the air coming up from the south that keeps temperatures high on Friday as well. Sunshine coming through a bit more widely by Friday, and temperatures widely reaching 18 or 19. I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere just gets to 20 during the day on Friday. A bit more cloud around more western and northern regions, some patchy drizzle across some of these western hills, and heavier rain later spreading across Ireland. This band of rain then gradually making its way eastwards as we go overnight into Saturday, weakening though as it moves across England and Wales. There's that front then by Saturday morning moving its way eastwards. Some patchy rain around on that as we start the day, and quite a lot of cloud around. I think brightening up for a spell in the middle part of Saturday daytime, but always western areas prone to seeing bits and pieces of rain moving on shore from time to time. And there's next front coming in off the Atlantic, spreading rain into the west of Ireland. That will spread its way eastwards across the country overnight into Sunday. Temperatures just going down a degree or so as we go through the weekend. Even by Sunday though, it's still generally mild, around 15 degrees in the south, a little bit cooler in more northern areas. Spell of rain coming across the UK as we go through the overnight hours, that moving its way eastwards. It looks like a brighter day behind that rain band, but still a risk of some rain across the south and the east for a time, and then frequent showers feeding into more western regions of Britain and Ireland through the day. More northeastern parts though, staying that bit drier and brighter right through the day on Sunday. Quite breezy as well, with a brisk west to southwesterly wind. And for Monday, low pressure is looking like being in charge, feeding in showers, plenty of showers and periods of rain from the west, and gradually cooler air spreading to many regions, temperatures down to between around 10 and 13 degrees Celsius for many by Monday. Looks like by Tuesday that the air is coming more directly round from the north. Some details will change on this by the time we get through into next week, but the general theme is much cooler air spreading across the country. Still some showers around, and that could go for Tuesday and Wednesday before pressure slowly starts to build from the west. I think a couple of clear nights on Wednesday and Thursday next week could see temperatures quite widely down to a frost level. Let's look a bit further afield though. This is total rainfall through until the end of the weekend, through till the middle of Sunday in fact. Still plenty of rain and heavy thundery showers to come across the southeastern corner of Europe, Greece, Turkey, seeing plenty of thunderstorms as they have done most of this week. There's the rain getting into the western side of Britain Island, rain also for northwestern parts of Scandinavia, some rain just beginning to edge in to the far west of France, Spain and Portugal, but by and large with high pressure in charge, central parts of Europe are in for a dry few days and very warm across Spain, France and Portugal in the days ahead, temperatures into the middle or high 20s Celsius. Cooler across Eastern Europe though, across Poland, more eastern countries across Europe, with temperatures nearer to around 10 Celsius here. Advance that through a few days though. This is up until Thursday, so the total accumulated rainfall, and notice that plenty of rain has developed across the more western parts of Europe, across France, Italy and across into Spain as well. Here's the reasons for the change then. This is the chart for Friday this week, so for the 31st of October. There's the big ridge in the upper air pattern with the warm plume of air coming up from the south and generally high pressure across Europe. There's the low out in the mid-Atlantic. Low pressure is generally still dominant across Greece and Turkey, hence the thunderstorms here. Spot the difference though, and there's the change through into the middle of next week. This is for Wednesday the 5th of November, and there's the big trough as shown on the European model with low pressure at the surface digging into many parts of Spain and France, so turning much more unsettled in this part of the world than the cooler pull of air coming down from the north across Britain. Looks like a cool westerly pattern is the one that we're going with towards the back end of the week, with the low pressure still generally towards the north of the British Isles, a trough still in evidence across Western Europe, and the wind coming in typically from the west. So cool and unsettled, I think, towards the back end of next week. So it's building that story as we go through into the start of November. Quite a shock to the system, looking like developing after a very mild end to this week. It's that cooler air pushing southwards as we go into the start of next week. But that's all for now. I'll leave you with that as the latest update here at weatherweb.net. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.